Welcome, YouTube world. Welcome to NetTip 27 Sports TV. My name is Amin. On this channel, we talk about boxing, basketball, professional football. Today we're talking boxing. Today I'm going to talk about my recap of the Keith Thurman Mario Barrios fight from this Saturday weekend. Talking about the Keith Thurman Mario Barrios fight from Saturday. I originally predicted when I made my previous video, I predicted that Mario Barrios would win 12-round decision. I was wrong. Keith Thurman won very hands down a 12-round unanimous decision this weekend over Mario Barrios. A very impressive performance by Keith Thurman. He boxed very well. He looked sharp. He used his angles. I think his experience in boxing acumen gave Mario Barrios a lot of trouble. His very good ring generalship, lateral movement by Keith Thurman. Good defense, pretty good defense. So he looked like he had lost a step in the last couple of years. Even though he was coming off a long layoff, he looked very sharp. He looked very sharp and dominated this fight. I gave him 10 of the 12 rounds in this fight for Keith Thurman, and he won a very well-deserved victory. Performed very well. I was kind of disappointed in how Mario Barrios fought. It seemed like he was a step slow. It seemed like he had problems letting his hands go, and his punches were very inaccurate and very far few in between. You can't you can't beat a top-notch fighter only throwing 30 punches around. That's not gonna get it. That's not gonna get it. So I was somewhat disappointed. I thought Mario Barrios would give a better account of himself, but he did not. He looked a little he looked kind of slow in I guess Keith Thurman's experience, and Keith Thurman does have a lot of experience, really bothered him because Keith Thurman schooled him all throughout this fight. The only criticism that I have of Keith Thurman, the only criticism that I have of his performance in this fight with Barrios is that he didn't drop him, he didn't stop him, he didn't drop him not one time. Now we all know Tank Davis knocked out Barrios. Well, he stopped him in 11 rounds in Mario Barrios' last fight. When he fought Tank Davis, he went down a couple of times, and Tank Davis stopped him in 11 rounds. Keith Thurman's a full-flown welterweight. Tank Davis is really a lightweight. It just doesn't look good for Keith Thurman that a lightweight knocked out or stopped the same guy that you just fought, and you couldn't even drop the dude in 12 rounds, let alone stop him. Keith Thurman couldn't even drop the dude over 12 rounds. And Tank Davis stopped this dude last year in 11 rounds. So that's the only criticism that I do have of Keith Thurman. His punching power is decent, but he's not a knockout artist per se. He's very sharp puncher, very accurate with his punches, but the power, I just don't see it there to really threaten the top welterweights like, say, Terrence Crawford or a Earl Spence or, say, a Jared Enos. I don't think his power is good enough to really threaten those guys. His best bet when he fight those guys would be to try to outbox those guys. But I think they'll just walk through Keith Thurman's power. I think as Keith Thurman's gotten older and he's fought in better competition, he can't stop guys no more. And I think those top guys will walk right through his punches. But nonetheless, he does have boxing skill. Keith Thurman has experience, and he'll give any of those top three, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, Jared Enos, I think he'll give any of those top three a very tough and competitive fight. I don't think he'll beat none of those guys, but I do think he'll give a very tough and competitive fight if he fought any three of those guys. But in my opinion, he won't beat them. But anyway, big ups to Keith Thurman for his win this past Saturday over Mario Barrios. Once again, the dominating performance from Keith Thurman. One time Keith Thurman. So we'll see what's next. I think now he's the WBC mandatory for Errol Spence. Don't know whether he gets that fight this year, but if he doesn't, he made Errol Spence wait for 3-4 years when Errol Spence was calling him out, and he didn't want to give Errol Spence a shot. So it's funny how karma works sometimes. And so now you're the one waiting, hoping that you get that fight, Keith Thurman. Don't know if you're going to get it, homie. But anyway, thanks for watching Net 27 Sports TV. My name is Amin. I'll be back again. Once again, this channel deals with professional basketball, boxing, and NFL football. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave your comments. Be respectful. I'll be back. Peace.